And that is not fear-mongering. That is just the truth.
With the 2018 midterm elections just around the corner, NBC's Saturday Night Live delivered a politically charged episode on November 3rd, but this week's edition may have stirred up some controversy. During an appearance on the Weekend Update segment of this week's SNL, Pete Davidson spoke about the upcoming midterm elections and offered his first impressions of several candidates. But he received backlash over his comments about Dan Crenshaw, a Republican candidate for Congress and a former Navy SEAL who lost an eye in an IED blast while serving in Afghanistan in 2012.
You may be surprised to hear he's a congressional candidate from Texas and not a hitman in a porno movie.
He chalked it up to a joke after the fact, saying, "I'm sorry, I know he lost his eye in war or whatever." Crenshaw responded Sunday morning to Davidson's comments on Twitter. "Good rule in life, I try hard not to offend, I try harder not to be offended. That being said, I hope NBC SNL recognizes that vets don't deserve to see their wounds used as punchlines for bad jokes," he wrote. Davidson's comments about Crenshaw was quickly criticized online, with a lot of people pointing out that Crenshaw is a veteran who lost his eye serving his country. On Sunday, the National Republican Congressional Committee demanded an apology from Davidson and SNL. He also took the Weekend Update segment as an opportunity to address his media-frenzied breakup with pop star Ariana Grande.
But the truth is, it's nobody's business. She's a wonderful, strong person, and I genuinely wish her all the happiness in the world.
Davidson ended the segment by telling people to vote on Tuesday. Now, SNL's November 3rd episode was chock full of election talk. Saturday's episode took aim at the anxiety surrounding the midterm elections with a pre-taped mock political ad in which cast members appeared as Democratic voters preparing for the so-called blue wave on Tuesday. However, their words and actions were quite a bit different. "It's a win-win we need and a win we're going to get," Beck Bennett said at one point while holding a cup of coffee and shaking profusely. Kate McKinnon was shown in the sketch arranging flowers with quivering hands.
They say don't trust the polls, but I'm choosing to.
The sketch ended with an image of the Democratic Party's mascot, a donkey, with a concerned look on its face beside the message, "Vote, please." SNL also went after one of their own in the latest installment. Alec Baldwin's Donald Trump was missing from this week's episode, but the actor himself made it into the cold open in the form of a jab at his own expense. Baldwin was arrested on Friday and charged with assault in New York for allegedly punching a man over a parking spot, an allegation which he denies. During the cold open, Kate McKinnon played Laura Ingraham in a Fox News sketch and brought up the actor before heading to break.
When we come back, an update from disgraced former actor Alec Baldwin, seen here molesting a young Boy Scout.
The show then jumped to a photo of a shirtless Baldwin sitting next to Adam Sandler from their 1994 SNL sketch Canteen Boy. And of course, Megyn Kelly's controversial week made it on the show. The NBC News host show was axed only days after Kelly questioned why blackface is racist on air, sparking instant backlash and continued talks about her complicated exit from the network. Weekend Update co-anchor Michael Che brought up the Kelly headline, saying NBC News announced that Megyn Kelly will not be returning to the Today Show after her comments last week about blackface.
But don't worry, she's recovering with a nice, relaxing trip to the spa.
The joke was accompanied by a photo of Kelly in spa gear resembling blackface. Elsewhere on the November 3rd episode, Jonah Hill took on hosting duties for the night, making it his 5th time hosting the show and joining the elite group of 5-timers, which includes 20 performers. 3 of those female 5-timers appeared in Hill's monologue: Tina Fey, Candice Bergen, and Drew Barrymore. During the show, Hill brought back one of his popular characters, Adam Grossman, a strangely adult 6-year-old, and also appeared in a digital short about an off-Broadway musical called Divided We Stand that was a too-on-the-nose take on modern politics, getting panned by critics. Hill rapped on the sketch, and cast member Melissa Villaseñor played a sexy Statue of Liberty. For more on this week's installment of SNL, head to THR.com, and until next time, for the Hollywood Reporter News, I'm Neha Joy.